Claxby Hill. We had a very long, made Norwegian-style sledging.
No, not that.
We hurtled down, we hit what not to be disturbed.
Go and find her. Where are you going, Master? For a drink.
Okay, you guys want anything else?
3 butterbeers and some ginger and lime, please. 6 shots of giggle water.
Pete Earl Grey hot.
This snake juice is basically rat poison. Spent my whole life right here in Lackawanna County.
Drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Shut up.
And I will always love you.
Is
All
Dawn
right, guys.
here?
On that note, welcome back. This round is on me. And if you have found yourself one booth down in our digital pub of plenty, welcome. A doctor, a lawyer, and a professor have all walked into a bar. We thought that Alex was going to be able to join us for this next episode, but unfortunately he is still out and sends his love and best wishes to everyone listening. But we've got a great show for you today. Coming up later, we are going to do a round 2 of the celebrity interviews that we did from the last one. What did you all think of the last round of interviews?
I learned a lot. And also, I learned a lot. So it evened out.
I was deeply offensive. Like,
not on purpose. I don't think you were like trying to be like, I'm gonna get him.
Like once you get past like Connery and like the basic British BBC accent, it just falls apart. Like, I can do a pretty good Sean Connery, but after that, it just like Scottish and the Irish. I think like haven't they suffered enough? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
See, here's the problem though. I'm reading. We've taken a break on the Harry Potter books for Jenny. We have read through Prisoner of Azkaban this year, and we're going to go see Prisoner in the theater in the fall, and then next year we'll get to Goblet. She's a critic. I do try to have distinctly different voices and accents for every character that we perform, and she will call me out. She will hold up, Daddy, that's not your voice for Dumbledore. And I'll be like, Dumbledore hasn't been in the book for 100 pages. I don't remember what I did the last time. So I'm not even joking. I have gone and recorded videos of me being a character reading 2 paragraphs that I have written so that before we read, I could go back and familiarize myself on the accent to make sure that I've nailed it. But we are reading this book right now. It's called Inkheart. Have you ever heard of the book, Dallas?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've read it. Is it also a movie?
This actually, I think there was a movie with Brendan Fraser, actually.
Yeah.
But this was on recommendation from Cody's wife, Michelle.
Gotcha,
He said, you guys need to read this book together. And I was like, oh yeah, we'll do it. She said, no. You need to read it to Jenny. Okay. I'm sure. Okay. I reached the point this week where I understand. It was about 200 pages into it. The premise of this book is it's about this dad and his daughter, and it's a bit of a kind of like mystery. There's like a fog of like uncertainty over the first half of this, and one of the things that gets brought up, not too frequently, but enough to make it stand out, is the fact that the dad has never read out loud to his daughter.
Gotcha.
Ever. And they both love to read. They both sit around and read all the time. He taught her how to read. He's made up stories that he has told her, but as far as reading a book to her, he never did. And she always thought maybe he just doesn't like to read out loud. Maybe he stumbles over his words. She always had like that's weird, but it's fine. You come to find out that the dad has the ability to physically read things out of stories.
Ooh.
And he's had this ability ever since he was a kid, and he could like random like trinkets and bits would appear around him as he was reading stories. And it wasn't until he was married with a 1-year-old daughter that he read a person out of a story.
Oh.
And the way that his magic works, Matt, if you call it that, is there's a swap.
Whoa.
And his wife got sucked into the story. And he happened to read the villain out of the story. And the villain was like, I love your world way better than mine.
Right.
And ends up capturing him because the villain calls him a wizard. And I used a bit of a German accent for the villain, and he captured him and says, no, I am very fond of your world. There is lots to conquer here. You are going to read me the equipment that I need. And we got to the chapter where Mo, the dad, reads out loud for the first time. And Jenny she likes to bop around in the different beds in our house. I think she feels like she's going on sleepovers. She was sleeping on the guest bed in the middle bedroom. And I had the light on my phone reading the book. So I was sitting cross-legged in the floor with the book propped open in front of me because I didn't want the light directly in her eyes so she could like calm down. So I'm sitting cross-legged on the floor, book propped up in front of me. She's in the bed leaning over, listening to me reading. We get to that section of the book, and the dad is sitting cross-legged in the floor with the book propped up in front of him, and his daughter is leaning over reading, and like full body chills when that happened. Jenny realized what was happening. He's like, Dad, I'm like, I know. And we get to the point where Mo read out loud, and he read Treasure Island, the part where they find the treasure.
Yeah.
And so I clicked over into like a West Country, bit of a pirate flavor accent to read the part about the treasure. And then when it gets to the narration, it said, and the gold came. Doubloons bounced off the table and rolled across the floor. Maggie looked at her own hands, and they were caked in sand. A crab scuttled across the floor, and she could smell the salty. And Jenny is like losing her mind in the bed. Like, you could tell that her heart's beating fast. She's like, and I had the most out of body meta experience reading a book that I ever have, because I know the whole premise of this book is that it's the magic of a parent reading to their kid.
Yeah.
And how to the children, it becomes real. In their mind, it actually becomes alive. Like, what if you take that a step further and he can actually read things into existence? And it wasn't lost on me that I'm reading about a dad reading to his daughter, and the story is coming to life. And as I'm a dad reading to my daughter, she's having like a somatic response to this book.
Yeah.
And
amazing.
Coolest experience ever. I know I kind of like jumped straight into the Dailies.
So everybody, welcome to the Dailies.
What are we going to call this?
I write for the Daily Prophet.
That's crap.
I want the name of this flying whatchamacallit to go with the Daily Planet like bacon and eggs.
Crap.
Daily Bugle?
That's pretty good. But it's taken.
These are the current events, releases, and obsessions that are actively feeding our fandoms. We'll let that stand as mine. I was just really excited to tell you all about that. The one that I actually was going to bring, I will just flash it up here because hopefully by this point I will have given it as a gift and it'll be working. So, my sister-in-law, they kind of inherited the belongings of one of Mike's cousins. They had to go over to her apartment and clean it out. And they had an original Game Boy in its box with all the papers.
Whoa.
And an original copy of...
That's like $2,000.
Hang on.
And I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
On that.
So I'll show you this. So original Tetris in its box with all of the papers and Game Boy.
That is bonkers.
In its box with all of the...
Looks like you bought it yesterday, brand new.
All of the documentation, everything in the box. The screen didn't work. The Game Boy was in rough shape. Like here, the screen didn't work. The front glass plate was gone.
Right.
Some of the buttons were like cracked. Like, you can tell this thing had been played. And I've modded some handhelds before, and she's like, do you think you could like fix this for me and fix it up? And I said, tell you what, I'll do it for you for free in exchange for the boxes. because if I rehab another Game Boy, I can package it with the box, and I could like resell it for a lot more money.
Right.
So I went a little step further, and this is her Game Boy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that is slick.
It has
fantastic.
It was billed as midnight blue for a case. It definitely has a purpley tint to it.
Right, yeah.
But I went with some teal buttons there, and USB-C charging on the back with a rechargeable battery pack mod on the inside. I got this thing assembled 10 minutes before we started recording. Click. Didn't turn on.
So is this like a... so at what point are we at a Ship of Theseus situation? Where
right? It has the original motherboard. Like the original brain is the same. But like this
backlit, did you say that part?
It's an IPS display, laminated.
Oh, nice.
So like this was the original case, and you can see like it's kind of rough. The front plate was missing. The screen didn't work. But so when we get off here today, I'm gonna click the button on the computer, scoot it out of the way, and then take this thing apart again.
That makes me sad. Is the battery charged? Because it's like a battery pack, right?
Yes, it's a battery pack. I've had it plugged in with the troubleshoot this thing. So when you plug it in and the charger is fully seated, there is a charge indicator.
Come on.
So like the battery pack is charging.
And if you turn it on while it's charging, does it still not do anything?
Won't do it while it's charging, and won't do it while it's unplugged. So I don't know. But I mean, it was broken before, so
right, yeah, like you're not at a.
But her birthday party's tomorrow.
Oh boy!
Oh, that's what I'm doing when we get off here.
That's the end of the podcast, everybody. Bye-bye.
Yeah, so we need to wrap it up.
Okay, we're gonna do a live podcast where we watch William, try to fix this Game Boy.
Yeah, don't point the camera down. We just ask you what you're doing like every 30 seconds.
I will 100% stream this if you guys want to watch. I'm not even kidding. But all right, Cody, what do you got?
All right, so Michelle and I have been peddlers mauling.
Ooh.
Is that the verb?
Who cares?
Peddling?
Peddler
Don't care.
Peddler malai. Peddled, peddling, pedals.
Do you smell almonds? Can you feel your lips?
I smell blueberry almonds. Does that count?
Oh, that just moves the location in the brain where the stroking is happening. I'm sure you'll be fine.
And of course, I would bring this daily up when Alex is not here.
You bought coffee and fancy cameras while you're there. And Christopher Nolan movies.
We've been re-embracing the physical media.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yes. We have so at her grandpa's house, we found her grandpa's VCR.
Nice.
It still works. It's still can hooked in. Our TV still has the red, yellow, white cables to be able to plug things in for composite. I gotta tell you, Lori, my mother-in-law, had a VHS of a clogging recital that Michelle did when she was 9. And I'm like, I have to watch this right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's so grainy, it's kind of hard to tell. And she was up there with 45 different people. Many of them were teenagers and adults.
Oh, gotcha.
So it was kind of hard to see. There was only a 5-second clip where you could tell that was her.
Yeah.
But we've been going to Half Price in peddlers malls and places and picking up DVDs and VHS tapes.
Fantastic.
Library sales.
Right.
And we're kind of just re-embracing that physical media, but also we own it and it's not a subscription.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you seen the people online that are making their own subscription services? or their own streaming services.
Like building out their own VOD library.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing that for years now at this point.
No, but like from DVDs.
Oh, okay.
So they'll go and they'll find some piece of physical media, rip it from the DVD, convert it into like a universal format, and then if you put it on, is it
Plex?
Well, or a hard drive that can connect to the internet.
Like
there's one service that if you attach the hard drive to it, as long as your movies are labeled with the correct title of the movie, it will bring it up like a info card on Disney Plus, where it'll have the cover art, it will have the critics reviews, it will have the synopsis, and it will have the actors inside of it. And you can click on an actor and it will bring up other movies inside of your own library that feature that actor. And so I have also been doing the same thing. Stack of DVDs that I've been getting converted. I'll just walk over because it takes it a minute to do so, but I'll walk over and get one started and then go do something else.
Well, yeah. This all kind of got spurred. Combination of both William doing all the Peddler's Mauling. Michelle loves Peddler's Maul as well. And also, Michelle has a secret DVD stash that I only just recently knew existed.
What?
Yeah.
Is she a pirate?
It wasn't hiding. I just never opened the actual case.
Is there a Narnia in your house and you didn't even know it? And she goes there all the time?
You go through the wardrobe and you enter into a 1998 blockbuster.
Like, she has like a DVD of every Marvel movie up till Endgame. Like, she has phase 1, 2, and 3.
Wow.
She doesn't keep the cases. Like, she doesn't keep the cases. It's in like a CD jacket. She has all 10 of the classic Star Trek movies. I've been plugging in the Blu-ray of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
First time watching Lord of the Rings as an adult.
It's the first time watching it since I forced him to do it.
Well, I actually have read Fellowship of the Ring, so I am more familiar with the story than I am with the other two at this point.
Right.
With this
How
point,
does it make you feel? Did you love it, like it, hate it?
I mean, I'm currently 1 hour into it of the extended cut of Fellowship of the Ring.
Gotcha. So you just started.
I just started. But yeah, for like I think as more subscription services and things get more expensive, and, you know, we were talking about last episode, you know, PlayStation getting rid of discs.
Yeah, hopefully Alex was going to be able to join us as the one PlayStation owner. What? I mean, I understand the motives because they're like, everybody downloads the games anyway, and you plug a disc in and it's like, oh, download the game. Like, the game is right here. But the scuttlebutt online around this announcement has not been favorable, to say the least. At least my algorithm is serving me up people who are not happy.
Sony, a little free PR advice. Don't make this announcement that you're getting rid of discs the same week you're dropping the PS3 and PS Vita store.
Yeah, so I showed off my PS Vita last episode. Got it home, got the charger arrived July 1st. Do you know when Sony announced that they are discontinuing the PS Vita store? July 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it too. And I'm going to put my law hat on here. We've got to figure out as a society copyright laws for digital content and what that looks like, cuz DRM, or digital rights management, the thing that keeps, unauthorized copying of media, it kind of has to happen, or otherwise people would just share everything all the time. It would just greatly devalue IP. Devalue IP as it stands. But we've just got to figure out what ownership looks like.
There was I'm going to show you this video.
And the big problem is, with PlayStation and probably Xbox getting rid of discs, that was keeping movies on life support, because that was like the Blu-ray player in people's houses.
Yep.
So PlayStation released this official PlayStation used game instructional video. Are you ready?
Ready.
This is how you share your games on PS4.
「 this is how you share your games on PS4. 」
「 this is how you share your games on PS4. 」 « this is how you share your games on PS4. 」 « this is how you share your games on PS4. 」 «
Save share your games on PS4. Step 1. Sharing
Yep.
That aged like milk.
Because that was their shot fired at Xbox, because Xbox was going to remove the disk drive during the Xbox One era, and people had to freak out. So they're like, sorry, we'll put it on there. And that was the shot. And now, a generation and a half later, it's universally going to be no disk drive.
Yeah. I've been getting back into the physical stuff for like retro sake. Like I have no interest in getting like a 4K. Well, I have one with the Xbox. In getting like 4K Blu-ray discs, the ultra wide, top of the line cinema quality discs that everybody says is superior. But at the end of the day, kind of like the settlement that I came to on my collection is I just, at the very least, wish these companies would sell all of their movies and all of their shows on their streaming service to VOD platforms. Why is Mandalorian locked behind Disney Plus 6 years later? Why is...
They did a run.
They did a run of 4K Blu-rays.
And then they just quit.
Yeah.
I think they figured out, like, it's all money. Like, you have to pay every month if you want to watch it. If they sell it to you once, they're not getting the same amount of money.
Yeah.
And so it may, like, if you're in it just for the money, it makes total sense to lock it behind a monthly paid service.
Like Paramount Plus and HBO Max, I will give them credit. They do offer pretty much all of their shows like a year later.
Yeah.
On VOD platforms.
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest problem that I have. It's not that there's no potential of ownership if you're not subscribing. And then also when they take the show off the service, the show is just gone. See Willow, the Disney Plus season that it no longer exists.
Yeah.
It no longer exists. And so I think a lot of people are looking at physical media as one, like fighting the algorithm. And I've been actually kind of working on some posts on how to de-algorithm your life.
Yeah.
But I get why PlayStation's doing it, but at the same time, with the way RAM prices are going, you might want to keep the PS5 and the PS4 supported for a few years longer.
But at the same time, read the room.
Yeah.
Right.
I saw an article that said that RAM prices, like, this is the new normal until probably 2030 before we ever see it come down. The Steam machine is like, they've said they're like, it's probably going to be at least $1,000.
It is.
The new PlayStation and Xbox are probably going to get close just because hardware prices are astronomical.
I think I saw that
now.
the Xbox Series X right now is either $599 or $699.
Yeah. Is the Switch 2 getting ready to get a price bump if it has
$50?
Yeah.
$500.
The Series X 1 terabyte from Walmart, $649, from Dell, $649, from Xbox 2 terabyte, $799.
That is bonkers.
Yeah, there's a Walmart one it has bundled with a couple games. Like, we're pushing $800-900.
Yeah.
So I
honestly
paid $320 for my Series X.
Yep.
At Target.
Yep. Yeah,
And
I
this
think.
What do you have,
Dallas?
I have no dare. But no, what were you saying? I think that's why
PC gaming, you can keep the file a lot of times, and a lot like, but even then, since there are certain games, like everything has become live service now, so it has to touch a server to even play. And there's a group that was advocating, like, to the government to try to appeal, because like games like World of Warcraft or games like that, it's all on a server. Like, you play with other people on a server, and if they decide someday that it's not making enough money, they close the servers and the game's gone. Like there's no way to play it, and so what happens is people bootleg private servers, and some games have private servers with thousands of players on them. And they just ruled that, and the language they said was having private servers for even dead games is the same as the black market and piracy, so it will remain illegal for you to.
I think the EU is like working on like there's some sort of movement in the EU about like of like a right to sort of like keep the game going.
Yeah, they tried to push it here and it got shot down hard, but it's because you have companies that are lobbying on the other side and have pushed it.
We're the home of the American big tech companies. Like,
yeah.
You know,
but there's still hope for some things. Like, well, first off, like you'll never stop a pirate online. Like, it'll always be a thing. Even if you do try to press charges on them, they just move to a different country with whatever server they're running. And I'm not advocating for illegal things, but that's just what happens. But there are services, like at least on PC, there's a Steam alternative called GOG. And when you buy a game, you get the executable files, so that it's yours forever. Like you could,
nice.
You could put it on a hard drive and install it 20 years from now if you so choose. They can't remove it from your library to never be used again, and it's DRM free, so it's yours. And there's most big games end up going there in some capacity. But
all I'll say is that Nintendo has the chance to do something really funny right now and like release the 2 Mario movies on Switch cartridges.
I don't know why they don't do that. That would keep it. That would be the best thing that they could do.
Like, even if the other studios don't want to work with them on it, just the 2 Mario movies.
Or yeah, anything that's theirs. Put it on a cart.
Just put it on a cart and just
Steelbook Switch game box.
Well, like I think like I think what really enamored me with the Switch, though, when I first got my Switch 1 was this is like the last portable device that has a physical media function.
Yeah.
Like it, say what you will about Xbox and PlayStations and physical games, but you are locked to the TV. Well, these days, the TV is no longer the central place in the home anymore. Like, we're all on our phones, we're all mobile. That's why the Steam Deck took off. The Switch was the last one that had a physical media function, and I'm like, honestly, Switch movies would be kind of sick as a way to as like a travel device. It's like the perfect screen to like sit there and like watch something while riding in a car, not driving.
I was like, what are you doing, Cody? Stop playing your Switch driving.
I'm doing Car Simulator.
That's honestly what PlayStation was doing with the PlayStation Portable.
Yeah.
And that device was just ahead of its time. Like I do have the one that it accepts the physical cartridges, and like here is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire on PSP. But I've also got Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the movie. Series of Unfortunate Events, the movie. God of War, Ghost of Sparta. The game. Like, yes, it was quirky. It was this little disc inside of a cartridge, but I mean, you had a device that you could load music onto, that you could load pictures onto, that you could play games coming from big studios, and you could watch movies in DVD quality.
Right.
All on the go. And even then, this one has an HDMI out port.
Yeah.
You can hook it to your television, use it as the controller, and play your game on your television. Like, there's none of that innovation anymore, because all of the content is siloed into the producers, and I don't know. This is just driving me back into the loving arms of nostalgia.
And I will just close with this. Lucasfilm, it still drives me crazy that I have VHS copies of episodes 4, 5, and 6 of Star Wars. Episode 1, Episode 2, but VHS discontinued production by 2005. And Episode 3 never came to VHS tape.
Has nobody done like a high quality sideways version of this?
I'm sure it exists, and I'm sure my brother and his machinations is working on something right now. But
You think too much of me, young one.
as I'm looking at my 1 terabyte modded iPod.
Right, yeah.
That you modded.
I don't know what you're talking about. But Dallas, what do you got?
Yes, so in the same vein, like I said, on a quest to find the games that I'll actually sit down and play for more than a few hours before I bounce off of them. And so last time I talked about Elite Dangerous, which is a space sim game that does all kinds of cool things, and it's pretty deep, but you're like doing stuff. Like I use flight sticks and shoot things and
I have
haul
to say,
things.
when you said the name Elite Dangerous, my brain immediately went to like, this is an episode, a fake episode of a Burt Macklin TV show.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, this is a villain that Detective Michael Scarn would fight.
I'll never not play it that way ever again. I'm changing my commander's name to Michael Scarn as soon as we get off of here. So I played another game, and I play it every so often, like once a year, once every other year, and I do so bad at it that I delete it from my computer, and I'm like, that was horrible. I'm never doing that again. And it's not that it's a bad game, I'm just bad at it. And it's just like if you get like Blazing Wings at B-Dubs and you forget how bad the experience was, and you sit down and you're like, you know what would be a fun idea? Explosive lava diarrhea in 3 hours. And so there's a game called Hearts of Iron 4 that I have rediscovered, and there's a sale, so I got some of the DLC for it. And this game is the like complete opposite of Elite Dangerous. It's just as complex, maybe more. It is a World War II management sim. Like it's a big map, and you're managing your country during World War II, and it's just spreadsheets and lists and things. You're not actually doing any of the fighting or any of the stuff. You're managing religion and production and policies and government stuff and negotiations with other countries, and then maybe the front line if you're being attacked or whatever. And there is so much going on in this game that I feel like, and when I'm done playing, I'm like, I don't know if I can read. I don't think I have the mental capacity to read anymore because this game made me feel so dumb. I'm like, I clicked on soldiers. I thought I moved into the front line. It looks like they're doing jumping jacks. I don't know what that's about. And I didn't start early enough producing rubber, so can't make this thing no more Jeeps because I didn't think about 4 hours ago clicking on that button. Didn't even know that existed. And so I lose so bad every time. It doesn't matter if I'm playing the United States. I'm like, maybe I have time and then somehow, guess what? Germany now owns the United States somehow. Don't know how that happened, but they got over here. And so,
whoopsie.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I accidentally sent spies into Germany and split the country in half, and there's 2 factions. That seemed like that would work. No, still lost. Didn't matter. It happens every time. Somehow Brazil attacks me, or I don't know what happens. But this time, I'm trying so hard to treat this like it is a college course. And I'm going to learn it. I'm going to learn the menus. I'm going to learn what the buttons do. And I'm not going to lose so bad this time. The last time I played it, so bad. So bad.
Dallas, I hope you know over the course of our relationship how much I trust you and I value your opinion. And every time you bring something to the table, my heart leaps a little as I go to open a new tab. I pulled open this game and I've never bounced out off of a Dallas new tab illumination.
Meanwhile,
so fast.
I got like giddy joy at the fact that it works on the Mac.
It's on sale for $10 right now, Cody. If you would like to lose your home, get divorced, maybe, because if you really want to learn this game,
William, does Intel emulation still work?
Yeah, the Rosetta layer still works.
Okay, because I might be buying this. I might be buying this. And actually, I'm taking a class for my master's program called like educational technology, like using technology in the classroom. And there's an assignment on educational video games.
I'm just saying you could bring this up because there's two different ways you can play this game, or there's two different like settings. One is like there's no rules. The AI is going to do what it thinks is best. And so like it will wildly do weird stuff. But then there's a historical version where the AI will try to stay as close to like in this month of this year, the country was at this point, and it tries to stay on track as much as possible, but then changing as you intervene and change stuff. So like Germany will invade France on this exact day because that's how it worked. They'll enact certain policies and, like as it goes. So if you were like teaching a history class and you really wanted your students to hate history and computers and themselves, this is the game. This is the way to do it. Because that will happen.
I love good what ifs in history. Like For All Mankind has been on my list for a long time.
Yeah.
I've had this idea of like a couple ideas for a story. Happy 4th of July, everybody. No taxation without representation. The colonists were were protesting.
Right.
What if the British Parliament said, you know what, that's fair? And then
we just stayed part of it, and it was just very amicable.
And we resolved the crisis amicably. How would that change history? Like,
I would love that. I would love that so much. I think, Cody, that this would tickle your fancy for sure. Or you would do this and you'd be like, Dallas, we're not friends anymore. Because this is the worst.
One or the other. And you know what? He's willing to take that risk. All right, guys. Well, we're going to cut to a break. And when we come back, we've got another round of celebrity interviews inside of the Grapefruit Lounge. Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, I think
now?
So.
That's our talk show. So we'll be back in just a second.
I'm gonna go as fast as I can so I don't miss anything.
Excuse me, may I go to the bathroom first?
I gotta go to work.
We'll return after these messages.
This episode is brought to you by the Big Red Button Podcast.
Do you know what you'd do in a nuclear apocalypse?
Because we sure as quack don't.
See how our choices get us into trouble and back out again in this actual play podcast.
Big Red Button is for lovers of the Fallout franchise, choose your own adventures, and tabletop role-playing games rolled into one big audio drama.
Our band of stragglers is unraveling a mystery in the wasteland, and we're at the mercy of the roll of the dice.
So grab your Geiger counters, take your rat away, and subscribe to our new show, The Big Red Button.
Oh, shoot, did I miss the halftime show? Gosh dang it, who'd they have?
What are you doing in here? You're in here. I pay for that privilege.
I'm feeling much better now.
Yeah, I'm having an heart attack. Get back to work.
Pew pew! God save the Queen.
I didn't even give you a chance to do the pew 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 pews this time because I just flowed right into a daily.
Just joy. It was just pure, unadulterated. It was like a spiritual pew pew.
It was that was a very unique experience, and the fact that she chose to be in that room that night, and I was sitting cross-legged in the floor.
Yeah,
and I was in the. All right, guys, we are back, and we've got another round of celebrity interviews for you today. So how this works, if you didn't catch the last episode, think of Kristen Wiig on Jimmy Fallon's show. They dress her up like some character that she knows nothing about, and she just has to conduct the interview as if she is that character. Each of us have brought characters, either real or fictional, that we think are widely known enough that this could be funny, but are not known enough by the person who's going to pretend to be the character, and we're going to conduct the interviews inside of our own little talk show here. So I think I went first the last time interviewing. Yes. So it went this way. So Cody gets to interview Dallas.
Nice.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the Grapefruit.
Ooh.
I'm your host, Cody Murphy.
Oh, it's NPR now. Okay,
yes.
Sure. Let's run with this.
Here today, we are interviewing Counselor Troy. How you doing today, Counselor?
I'm doing fantastic, Cody. Thanks for asking.
So, what's it like being on a counselor in such a high-stress environment like the one you're in your career?
As a counselor, well, it's tough because as most school counselors, you have to deal with a lot of stuff all the time. Kids' complaints, parents' complaints, principals' complaints. They all become your problem, and you have to deal with them kind of all at the same time. So it's an emotional juggling act. I'm a juggler of sorts.
Is emotional juggler. Okay.
Can I be like the Andy Richter to your Conan? Like, I'm sitting over there with my hands in my lap and my legs crossed, just co-interviewing you together.
Absolutely.
Color commentary.
There we go, yeah.
So you encounter things like, that really nobody has ever seen before in your job. Can you tell me, one of those stories to just illuminate our audience what a day in the life of Counselor Troy is like?
Absolutely. So there was one time I had a student come into my office who was very upset and distraught, and I could not understand why, and I could not get out of them what it was that had made them upset, because they just wouldn't tell me, and tried to build trust and build this air of you can kind of say just about anything as long as you're not wanting to hurt someone, and it was because they had a vape, and the reason why they didn't want to tell me is because obviously kids can't vape, especially as a fifth grader, and so the fifth grader was upset because somebody had switched out their vape juice with juicy juice. And so it just didn't have the same nicotine effect. But oddly, I tried it. Still delicious. I'm not going to lie.
It's weird that they still have that. So is this... Sorry, are you moonlighting as a school counselor?
I mean, they're...
At nighttime.
Nighttime?
When the moon's
night
out.
School. And night school, night school for fifth graders.
Yeah, we run a 24-hour grade school here.
I mean, but how do you deal with like the truly bizarre, encounters? Like, when your colleagues are like possessed by aliens or get displaced through time, how do you handle that?
You just roll with the punches. When they come in, and if their head's spinning, that's you don't know if you know this or not. That's what like office chairs were designed for. That's why they spin. So I've developed, and because we don't have a big budget, I had to make this myself. So it's a device that comes out of the ceiling that holds their head. So if their head is spinning in a circle, it holds their head still, and they spin in the chair. But we can still have a conversation.
Okay.
You deal with what you've got with what you've got, and so that's how we roll.
Okay. Do you find that there's like major differences between like, your human clientele, your alien clientele, and then your android clientele?
There are cultural differences, but my job is to speak all cultural languages, or at least to find them the resources that they have. I think calling them androids is a little racist, Cody, but whatever. We can unpack that later. They're all the same in my eyes. It doesn't matter. Like I said, the rolly chair thing, it doesn't matter if you have 2 or 4 legs. It all works the same. We figure it out. We make it work. We're building bridges here. That's what I'm a juggler that also builds bridges. Is that
why they call it that?
Okay.
I think so.
But I mean, you're perfectly primed to build bridges because you're an empath. Like, you can sense other people's emotions. Has there ever been like an emotional encounter that like really overwhelmed you?
There has been. The vape thing really constipated me. But that was for other reasons. The purple dye as a vapor just really wrecked my system. But yeah, you just learn not to take it home unless it's in your bowel. Then you have to.
Now, one of your friends had like very infamously, I would say, had a fling with a ghost. How did you deal with that situation?
First off, we listen, but we don't judge.
Okay.
But you do have to deal with like the fact that like you can't get married because there's a death certificate involved and they were already married before they died. And so like, do they get their stuff back? Like, can you re-give stuff? Can you edit a will as a ghost? Or did you relinquish those rights when your body goes away? Like, it's a whole thing. And so you have to get familiar with the legal system. So, like, attorneys get involved. And so we're building those bridges. We're building the bridges. Okay. Sometimes those bridges are drawbridges, and we have to pull them up to keep the existential plane from invading our world and destroying everything.
I
remember the office chair we talked about? Ectoplasm does not come out. Doesn't. It stains.
Okay. So last question. I heard you just got married. Congratulations.
I did. But unfortunately, come to find out, ghost situation. And so because of my principles, we had to roll that one back. And we're all still getting over that.
I mean,
hence the ectoplasm.
I mean, okay, so you married a ghost, but in your culture, your traditional weddings were like completely in the nude. So what was that like?
That's how we found out they were a ghost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dropped trowel, just ghost tail. That was it. That's all that was there. It's a wild time.
All right. Thank you, Counselor Troy.
Everybody give it up for Counselor Troy. Thanks for having me, sir. Goodbye. Good night.
Okay. So, Dallas, Counselor Deanna Troy.
Oh, I made it Troy and Abed in my head, and
is the counselor for the Enterprise in Star Trek: The Next Generation, who hails from the planet Beta Z, who is half human. It is a planet of people that can read minds, and because she's half human, she senses people's feelings. She can't fully read their minds.
Gotcha.
And because they're such an open culture, since they can all read each other's minds, their weddings are completely in the nude.
Because why not? You're already seeing
everybody's an open book.
Yeah.
And
So that was an interesting take on it because you kept like revealing things with the questions. What if do you remember and whose line is it anyway when it was like Man in the Field or something where they would make him stand in front of a green screen and they would ask him about the situation they're in, and by the end they had to guess who it was. What if we did something, and we'll finish this one the same way that we did the last one, but what if in the future we did celebrity interview and by the end of it you had to guess who your celebrity was?
I think that's fantastic.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I took it from the approach of he went on this very straight-laced like school counselor route, and then I'm just like, okay, how about aliens? Alien possession. Okay. All right. Oh, your best friend had relations with a ghost, which is a real episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, and it's amazing. Wow. Well,
if you can pull it off, you can pull it off.
I'm torn because if I move the episode along, that means that Dallas gets to interview me. But if I don't, then I'm going to be up into the wee hours of the morning trying to fix this Game Boy. So,
oh yeah, that's right.
Dallas, it is your turn to interview me, sir.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with my deepest pleasure to finally have on this show in the lounge, Mama Murphy. Mama Murphy, how are you doing today?
No,
Tonight,
hey
y'all.
Man,
Mama
if I
Murphy?
was I'm finer than a frog hair split 3 ways. It's so good to be here. I'm so glad.
Mama Murphy, did you have a hard time getting here?
Well, Lordy, yes, I did. Jethro, the car broke down about like 3 or 4 times before we got here. Lordy, you're all pretty. Look at you. Just look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, you're all so cute.
So you're able, everybody's looking pretty, like, how are you seeing them right now?
With
the
my
sights?
the site? Yes. It's you get into a room and you can just read it. It speaks to you like a book. You can walk into a room like, man, they're all real happy. And you can walk into a room and they're like, shoo-wee, they all got corn cobs shoved straight up their rear ends. And you're like, and that thing ain't coming out. It's just, it's a feeling. Yep.
A feeling? So
yeah.
How do you get that feeling? Like, what? Is it like maternal instinct, or do you need a little push, like a little assistance?
An assistance get that feeling? No, I had the feeling ever since I was a little girl. I think I get it from my mama, and she got it from her mama, and they got it from her mama. It's passed down through mamas. That's why we all take the name of mama.
Gotcha. I gotcha. So you're sitting here. Is this a comfortable chair? Do you like this chair?
Oh, yes. Yes. Is this, are these actual feathers in this pillar right here?
Those are down feathers. Hard to find in this economy, for sure.
Wait, the feathers or the down? Wait, is that the same thing? Lord, y'all too fancy.
Similar. I understand why you may not have seen those before. They're hard to come by right now, for sure. For sure.
The feathers.
The feathers and the down. And the both.
All right. Yeah.
The both of them. So you said that you're feeling reading the book, you're seeing the things, you're feeling the jellies right now, right?
Yeah, I actually brought you some.
You brought me some jelly.
I did. Mama
I don't think
Murphy's.
The producers are going to allow me to have your concoction at the moment.
Well,
but I do appreciate it.
Well, here, you take that and you take it home. I mixed a little bit of LSD in that. You'll have a good time tonight, okay?
Is that where the sight comes from? Is it a secret ingredient?
Yeah, buddy. I mean, you slather that on some good old-fashioned sourdough bread in the morning, you'll be seeing all kinds of things there, sweetheart. Boy, you're pretty. Oh, everybody's pretty.
Do you mind, Mama Murphy? Can I feel your arm right there?
Why, sure.
It seems, fairly normal, but you had said before that like you had legendary strength as a child. Can you tell us a little bit more about
Legendary strength? No.
Yeah.
Lord, no. Back then, we called the site. Well, it all comes down to passing gas.
Okay. Tell me more.
I mean, these everybody talks about moving experiences, and Lordy, whenever I let them rip, oh boy, I could clear a room, and they all shouted, "WOOO Wee Mama!" Well, that's all my sisters. I had about 17 different sisters, and I'd let it rip, and they all go, "WOOO Wee Mama!" And that's where my catchphrase comes from. Anytime people come to see me and they come to buy my jellies, they would go out running out screaming, "WOOO Wee Mama!" It wasn't the strength of my my physical form. It was the strength of the odors that I could produce. So
gotcha. So strong smell, not necessarily strong in body. I got you. I can smell it now. I don't know if it's the jellies or the jellies working through you.
It's the beans.
It's the beans. It's the beans. Okay, is that in the jellies?
I've got a bean jelly. I've got an asparagus jelly. I'm working on a zucchini jelly, but the zucchinis are just getting too big. When they get tough when they get big.
That's true.
So it's real hard to cook them down into jelly. But
so now that you're here, not in the Commonwealth at the moment, could you maybe use your insight, your sight, your jellies, whatever it is that you would like to call it now, to maybe give our Mr. Murphy, our Cody Murphy, some advice? Can you work your Mama Murphy juju on Cody
to give him some advice?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you need to
Come
take
here.
some jellies?
No. Come here.
Okay.
Come here. I'm
All
gonna
right.
take a little scoop of my jelly. I'm gonna rub it right across your forehead, right down your nose, and I'm gonna, quick as a flash, gonna stick my finger right in your mouth, pull it back out, just enough to make you uncomfortable. Because that little,
I am uncomfortable watching.
You
this.
didn't need anything to make me uncomfortable.
Because that when you quicken the heart, that's when you're ready to receive. So you were now put my thumb right on his forehead. You will meet a tall, mysterious stranger. That stranger will offer you riches. And frankly, when I put you in that red dress, go with that stranger. And if you see a roach crawl across the toe of your shoe, you stamp it. And you will find good fortune.
Dallas, help! Help! Help!
I can't, Fancy. This is your one chance. Well, Mama Murphy, I appreciate you bestowing
I'm so glad you had
knowledge.
me up here. Oh, Lord, it's good. Now, honey, you need to make sure you drive home before you try that jelly, okay?
I absolutely will, and make sure that we don't get any drug tests anytime soon. Thank you, Mama Murphy. And
All
you
right.
have yourself
Thank
a
y'all.
safe
Thank y'all. Y'all have a good day.
I'm gonna go get a restraining order.
So Mama Murphy is
she some sort of psychic?
She is. She's a psychic from the game Fallout 4. She's an old lady that you meet, and the only time that she can use the sight is if you feed her drugs. And then she sees the future. And eventually you feed her enough drugs that she has seen all of it, and she just dies.
So the LSD and the jelly.
You weren't wrong. You were.
And the
you were
stamping
so
on the
close.
roach.
Yeah, the rad roaches. You brought up the mysterious stranger. In Fallout, there's a thing where a mysterious stranger will show up. He's called the mysterious stranger, but he shoots people in the face. But he shows up. That's a thing.
Well, if he's wearing the red dress, he won't shoot him.
That's true.
Lord. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the best. Okay. All right, Cody. Are you ready, sir?
Well, I
Hold on to your jellies.
Oh boy. Oh
Get the
boy.
finger out of his mouth. And let's buckle up.
I don't know. How can I
That
make him
was a
horribly
trip.
uncomfortable?
That was. I was along for that ride and was getting the willies the whole way. It was great.
What I
The
should have
visuals
done-
were accurate.
What I should have done is then like reach my hand out and start caressing your face. And then just try to usually make it uncomfortable.
No. Okay. Everybody,
It's
Grapefruit
comfort
Lounge. Welcome, the one, the only, Michael Kors. Michael, come on out here.
Woo! Good to be here. I mean, hold on, let me. Oh, it is good to be here, William. I've loved your show since 2020, and they're in that weird COVID era.
We were all in a little bit of a state here. I'm glad that you could find the time. You're a very, very busy man to come and to have a chat with us.
I am.
Yeah. So tell me what you've been working on. What can we expect from you?
Well, I've been I've been taking some time to work on myself lately.
Okay. All right.
Yes. My therapist. I've been going to therapy. Been telling me that, I need to start investing in like self-care and hobbies. So I've been doing some cross stitching.
That
yes.
Yes, that perfectly tracks. Okay.
Yes, but I don't think I've been doing it right because the designs I've been making always seems to end up being like self-defeating. Like, I make this one and then all of a sudden it says, you're a stupid person, you're a failure, you're a loser.
Oh,
and I don't even make it. I don't even make it that. It's mean to make it that way. And they're supposed to be like, hang in there and, you've got this and, but they just all seems to get depressing. I don't know what happens.
That's so strange. Well, I'm glad that you are working on yourself because we got to tell you what we see from you is so self-confident and self-assured. Like, how do you come up with the one-liners that you do?
I mean, it's just like they come to me.
Is it just in the moment?
Sometimes, yes. But I do some of my best thinking in the shower, like everybody does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about when the cameras are rolling? I mean, that's a lot of
I'm
pressure.
still in the shower too. I mean, yeah. I mean, you got to pay the bills somehow, and we live in a time where we live at a time where it's just hard to make ends meet now, and apparently people really like watching other people shower. It's just it gets a little weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was in your store the other day, and it seemed like things were going pretty well. Can you? So let's shift back. I know you were here to promote your new products. Can you tell us about your new products?
Well, I have this new exclusive line of hair care products.
Interesting.
Yes. I have a balding shampoo. Like you lather it and all of your hair falls out.
Are you using it?
Too
Yes.
much.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense then. Gotcha. I thought hair care seemed like a interesting career turn for you.
Well, I've come to find out that my bald head, can be a bit of a weapon. sometimes.
Ooh.
Like I go outside and then the sun shines down on it and it's almost like, it's like the magnifying glass where the sociopathic kid burns the ants.
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of like what my head is like when the light deflects off of it. It sets a tree on fire.
Oh dear. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's a shame that we haven't seen you.
You can't because the cameras break every time you see my big bald head.
Oh, is that why they had to go with the new people?
Yeah.
What do you think of them? Have you been watching since you left?
I mean, I didn't watch the show before. An artist doesn't like to watch themselves sometimes.
Ah, that's fair.
True.
That's fair. There's a lot that do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't Daniel Radcliffe that said that he can't watch any of his movies until like Order of the Phoenix, because he could just child actor him, just makes him squirm a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah. So I mean, for me, really, it was a paycheck, and my co-star, my so-called love interest, she was kind of a witch.
Oh, spill the tea. What went on behind the curtain? Michael. This has got to be an exclusive. Which one was it? Listen, did she sit to the... Okay, let me just ask you this. Ooh, this is so juicy. Did she sit to the right of you or to the left of you?
I don't know why it's juicy. I mean, she's actually a witch. Like, it means she magic spells the whole 9 yards. You got to respect somebody's religion.
Which one? Was it to the right of you or to the left of you? Oh, please.
I mean, like, she was the one that was just right ahead of me. I don't know what you're talking about.
The host?
What?
Is that why she left her husband?
I mean,
was it you?
I don't know if you've seen Agatha All Alone, but, those witches don't tend to have lots of husbands.
Well, considering the fact that you do, this is so scandalous. Oh, Michael. Oh, we better stop before you give anything else away, you naughty boy. Oh, thank you for coming on to the show. I look forward to reading the tabloids tomorrow when they get a hold of this. All right, Michael Kors, everybody.
Project Runway.
Yeah, it's one of the designers that was a judge on Project Runway. He's very gay. And so when and so you were having an affair with Heidi, and that's right around the time that her and Seal broke up. I'm like, this is the best. Oh man. Well, that has been another round. That has been another round of celebrity interviews. Oh, we are
guessed
going.
it. He was like,
that he got to Project Runway. Yeah. Well, we are going to cut to a break, and when we come back, we've got another table topic submitted by a listener, and we will head out of here. We'll be right back.
Are you going somewhere?
Well, yes. Urgent call. Unavoidable. Gotta go.
Excuse me. There's a sign at Ramsett Park that says do not drink the sprinkler water, so I made sun tea with it, and now I have an infection.
I've just about had enough of you.
I'll be back.
This episode is brought to you by Potter Plus, your podcasting home for the upcoming Harry Potter TV show and so much more. Join me, your host, William, and many other magical friends as we pick apart the past, ponder the present, and unfog the future of the wizarding world. Potter Plus is a production of the Grapefruit Network, and you can find it wherever you get your podcasts.
And I am back.
How'd it go?
No, Pam. I'm back.
We have a new weather report. Lightning has struck. I repeat.
Gin and tonic.
Wongers. I don't know if they do bottomless gin and tonic, but we will find it.
Do. Question mark?
I love the song full of
question? All right, guys, we are back. We're going to round out tonight with a table topic. This again comes from our fan mail feature. Link in the description if you want to submit a table topic question. Oh, all of these are so good. What is something that you enjoy way more than the average person probably does?
Ooh.
What sort of hyperfixation could I start with?
I don't know. I really, I just,
do we want to talk about my recent obsession with public media? My rabbit holes with the ideals of digital minimalism.
Let's keep outside of like a obvious multi-billion-dollar franchise.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, everyone knows that it's Harry Potter for me, but
right.
Something you enjoy more than the average person normally does.
I've been told that I'm weird for liking grape as much as I do.
Grape flavoring?
Like if it is a artificial flavor of something and there is a grape option, I will go grape every single time.
So like Big League Chew grape is your favorite Big League Chew?
Popsicle, yes. The toothpaste at the dentist, I will go grape.
If they let you pick, you go grape.
Okay. Yeah, grape slushy, like that is my default flavor, just across the board. Kona Ice once had bubblegum flavor, and
really?
there was just this magical moment where you like made half bubblegum and half grape, and it was just this delectable combination.
Nice.
Cody, have you ever soaked real grapes in grape soda and just see what it does?
I will now. Like,
I want you to nom those grapes. I don't want you to tell me are they better. Did you somehow enhance a grape to be more grape?
I'm also like, So I'll tell a story kind of in this same vein. My parents had a grapevine at their house, and best day was harvest day because I would eat like half the vine.
Mm-hmm.
Like
not the grapes, the vine.
Don't even work at grapes next year. You gotta stop eating the vines. And I was going to miss grape, harvest, while I was in law school.
Yeah.
Mom tried to can grapes to send them to me.
Really?
Yes. It was interesting. Like, were they as good as Fresh Harvest? No. But it was like grape soup. It was like 1 part grape juice, but it still had like the texture of grapes. I didn't hate it.
That did not do good things to my upper esophageal sphincter. I felt it go.
But also, like, I'm pretty sure 10% of my personality is informed by the L8 company.
Okay.
If I could promote Jesus the way that I do L8, I would be the greatest evangelist of all time.
Sure, that's something that you want to admit.
Have you accepted L8 as your personal soda and pop?
Cody rides a bike around neighborhoods and just is handing out L8s.
I mean, that was basically my law school experience.
Yeah, you're not far off, no.
Like,
instead of leaving tracts, you're just pouring a little bit in people's mailboxes, and they're just wondering why there's a sticky mess.
Ants everywhere.
Infer what that says about me, what you will. We won't do any diagnosis since my wife isn't on the show.
Counselor Troy.
Yeah.
What's bouncing around in that noggin?
I think it's the ghosts that are in the bottle is the problem. Did you like the new grape? Did you like that?
I liked new grape. And
was it grapey in the right way?
It was a great grape soda. It was a great grape pop. And I am waiting for L8 to come out with grape L8.
Do you think they will? Like, is grape because their whole bit is that each of the fruit marries with this ginger and citrus.
Yeah.
I think of like grape and ginger together. I'm like,
you need to get grape, like Soda Stream syrup, and mix it, and tell me how that goes
With L8.
with L8.
Interesting.
He's probably.
I love it that I'm giving Cody lots of new things. Grapes and grape soda, and let him settle for a while. Grape syrup inside of L8.
But
I want to see how this goes.
The most boring game on the entire planet that
I'll just say this, like and I'll use Star Wars as an example for me, like of how deep to go with somebody. It's like when it comes to an interest, there's hi, I like that. And like they might reference Luke and Vader and things like that. Then they're like, oh yeah, I like the Clone Wars and I like the Mandalorian, and I'm like, okay, I can have a conversation with this person. If they tell me who they know that they know who Avar Kriss is, one of the Jedis from the High Republic series, there's very few people few and far between that I could have that conversation with. It's like, how do you scale the obsession?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you mask it? Poorly.
Right. Right.
Dallas, what about you? What's a small thing that you enjoy way more than the average person does?
I don't know. Because as I look, like, I've got a lot of things that I deep dive into that are weird or sideways, but I don't know which one is like, because like the default like is like your Harry Potter's like video games, because like any and all video games I will try and have deep dived and have played most, way more. Like when I talk to people, they're like, "Oh, I game," and we talk. They're like, "Yeah, but you probably don't." I'm like, "I probably do." Try me. And they're like, "Yeah, but this one's weird." It's just like, played that last week. Yeah,
my response to, hey, do you remember that part in Harry Potter? I'm like, I remember every part. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, try me.
Yeah.
Oh, try me. Yeah.
So that's I don't know. But it's also like I said, like niche weird games I will play and play a lot of.
Yeah.
And deep dive into those. So much so that like I tell my wife about a lot of video game things, because I enjoy all parts of the video game experience. Like the art, like somebody had to create all of these assets and like do all these things that people may never see. And my wife is an artist and teaches art, so like I talk about those things, and so she'll bring up video games things to her students, and they're like, "How do you know? How do you know that thing?" That's not a thing that nobody would know that unless they're like weirdly into video games. And she's like, talk to my husband about it. So yeah, the lore runs deep and the nerd runs deep with that.
So the more like niche, the World War II management games through spreadsheets.
Exactly.
You probably like that a little bit more. I think mine is tiny Legos. Not Legos that are tinier than they should be, but the sets that do the absolute most heavy lifting with the fewest number of pieces.
Yeah, so like minimalist.
Gosh, that just scratches an itch on my brain that I'm obsessed with. It's like it goes back to some of like graphic design concepts, and it goes back to how much is something so ingrained in culture that you can distill it down to these very basic shapes and you still know exactly what it is.
It's like Mickey Mouse, like, just 3 circles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've started doing it somewhat in the Harry Potter Legos too. Again, yes, Harry Potter, but that's why I really love the advent calendars every year. Because you have one tiny little box that can have maybe 15 to 20 pieces, and sometimes they will build, like they had one, it had 14 pieces in it, and they built Gringotts. And you could very clearly see that was Gringotts. There's like a four tiny little Lego pieces dragon on the top of it.
That is bonkers.
And it was very obvious that that's what you were looking at. They did it with the Hogwarts castle. Of course, they have the giant amalgam castle where they release a different wing every set, and you can attach them together, and it sprawls over like 4 or 5 feet. And then they did a micro scale version that had kind of the Great Hall and the main tower, and then the Transfiguration Department. Those two main separate buildings. That one was like $400 or $500, and then they've since released one that sits on like a 16 by 16 square, and it's all of Hogwarts. It's got the greenhouses. It's got Hagrid's hut, but it's little. That part, tiny little Lego sets that represent big things and do it well. Oh, that just.
I mean, you basically built a Hogwarts swing set for your daughter on that same principle.
Yeah, so for her it was how we were building a swing set, and we had a little Tykes one, and she would stand in it like this because the roof of the little like crow's nest that you could get in was she was too tall. And I asked her one day, I said, Jenny, Dad's going to try to build you a swing set. I am not a carpenter. What would you want on your swing set? She's like, swings. Check. Done. And a slide. Like, oh, okay. And then she went, and then, yeah, that's it. So I'm thinking, easy. You build 2-letter A's. You string them together with a 2x10 or 2x12, and then a little platform to attach a swing. Get one with the ladder already built into it, bolted to the side of it, done. And I said, well, what would you want it to look like? Thinking she was going to give me a color. She said, Hogwarts.
Well, no big deal.
And I had for a fleeting moment, I thought maybe she just random word association threw a word out. She didn't know what she was talking about. But she's my kid. I know she knew what she was talking about. I said, what do you mean, Hogwarts? And she went, duh, Harry Potter school. I'm like, oh God. So I mull this over for a day or two, and we're outside, and I'm sitting on the back porch, and I said, Jenny, honey, come here. And she came over. I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make you a swing set that looks like Hogwarts. And she comes up to me. She puts her hands on either side of my face. She says, Daddy, you've got it in you. And then she walks away. I'm like, well, fully emboldened by the belief of a 5-year-old kid, I came up with it, and I'll tag a photo of it down in the show notes. I came up with the swing set design that it has the essence. I knew I wanted the little crow's nest that she climbed up in to go down the slide to be the main tower of the school, because I consider Hogwarts, the iconic silhouette, to be the Great Hall, the main tower with the cone that has Dumbledore's office coming off the side of it. Like, that's iconic. And it worked. And she loves it. And I mean, this week, once the temperature comes down, we're going to put monkey bars on it. And
nice.
Yeah, we're still working on it. But yeah, I like doing a lot with a little. But specifically, whenever it comes to Legos, I think I enjoy that way more than most people.
Have you seen the new trend of buying regular, like, other sets, and people are using those to build new things? Like Rocky out of a bird or whatever it is that they have.
So I have... I'll give you a little bit of a teaser here. Started doing that.
Ooh.
With Hogwarts.
Oh, I love it.
I'm doing a video series called Will It Hogwarts? Where I take thrifted, discounted, or unrelated Lego sets and see if I can build the Hogwarts castle.
That's fantastic.
And it started, it's not a wholly original idea. I completely stole it from the guy that said, Will It Falcon? where he takes random Lego sets and builds the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, that's cool.
And let me see if I can find some of these. Oh, they're incredible. And there's sometimes that he will actually he will actually take existing Millennium Falcon sets and rebuild a Millennium Falcon out of it, trying to improve it and make it better.
What?
Oh, but he does more than that. Like, here's one where he built E.T. out of the Eevee set.
What? That's amazing.
One of his Willet Falcons. Oh, they released a FIFA World Cup Lego set. It Falcons. Let me find another one. Hang on a second. There was one that I absolutely Lightning McQueen, Willet Falcon. Yes.
Wow. These are falconing better than I thought they would.
Transformers Bumblebee Brickheads, Willet Falcon. Yes.
It falconed.
It Falcons. So, I mean, and there's all kinds of them. Like, he did one that was, there was a Cinderella's dress set. Will it Falcon? It absolutely does. Dalmatians. Will it Falcon? It absolutely does.
I like that it still has the theme of it.
Yeah. So I've been hunting all of these Lego sets that are loosely tied to Harry Potter. Like, there's some inspiration there.
Yeah.
Like, they had a Wicked set that was on sale at Walmart. And it was like the Emerald City. I mean, have you all ever realized how Chamber of Secrets coded the first Wicked movie is?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you got some misfits that are going to this school that's being taught by, like, magic users. I mean, but for pity's sakes, you've got Galinda Roy Lockhart is running around singing the song and dance version of Celebrity is as Celebrity Does with Popular. The big reveal at the end is they go to see the wizard and he's a big fraud.
Right.
And I mean, when his big, like, statue face is talking, a snake comes out of it in the form of him because he's kind of the snake. Anyway,
Right.
so I'm gonna do Will at Hogwarts for the Emerald City set. Just to see. So yes,
It's like a snake eating its own tail.
Yeah, I'm currently working on that set. But well, hey, again, the ones that come in on our fans site are anonymous. So whoever submitted that question, thank you again for submitting the question. I don't know if that's what you expected, but I hope it exceeded your expectations. So, but guys, with that, I'm going to square up the tab here. If you like what you have heard and you want to toss a coin to your Witcher or toss a Canut to these Canuts, check us out on Patreon. It's patreon.com/Grapefruit Network. You get access to our live recordings, the chat while we're recording. You get all of your episodes early, ad-free, and extended. We've got some additional projects coming that might be Patreon exclusive, so just keep an eye out for that. But if you, a doctor and a lawyer, walk into a bar as a production of the Grapefruit Network. And to find out more about this show, you can visit us at doctorandlawyer.show. And to find out more about the other shows inside of our network, you can visit us at the Grapefruit Network.com. But guys, with that, I'm going to head out of here. I'm William.
I'm Dallas.
I'm Mama Murphy.
And we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Are you kidding? I'm working. All right, I'll be right there.
And grab the Marie. Go, 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 go.
Come on, my lover. Come on, my friend.
One snapped into, which was
There once was a man that went to sea. The name of the ship was a Billy of Tea. That sounded very like piratey. Like, yo.
Cody can only sing pirate songs.
All hands hoist the colors now. Heave ho. friends and beggars, never more to roam.